but I was gonna segue somehow from the sonic screwdriver to engineering.
I do believe you, but I saw an opportunity to take your build-up into a direct segue.
No, because I didn't. Like I said, I didn't have it yet. I was just gonna sort of keep talking and hope something worked out.
Keep talking and hope something explodes.
Speaking of the people who make things happen for plot reasons without any explanation, it's engineering.
There we go.
Also, we have a Logan and a Meg, but they are in off-camera positions.
Yes.
Do they still Do they still sell segways? Like of the standard variety?
Nah, they're all Vespas now.
Are they?
I have no idea.
Okay.
They do Segway tours in Chicago.
I don't know if you can get the one-wheel ones. But
You have to wear a helmet,
that's good.
which is really silly.
Safety is important.
No, you're right, but they look really silly.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no. You can't look cool on a Segway. Send tweet.
You're right. You're right. I was gonna argue with you briefly because maybe Graham will back me up at this. One of the most immediately hilarious parts of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is when you arrive in Costa del Sol and everyone is doing Segway tours.
Yeah.
And I was going to disagree with you, but no. Most of the hilarity of that scene comes from just how dweeby everyone, Cloud included, looks riding a Segway.
Very silly.
Yeah.
They're very silly.
One of my hobbies in that game is clipping through the kiddie pool so that it fully, because it's easily repeatable, that it just fully like intersects your body after you roll over it with the Segway. Or just like barreling through patio tables while people are trying to eat.
That's my favorite Shel Silverstein album. It's clipping through the kiddie pool.
I'm trying to think of the coolest person I can think of who could ride a Segway. And the one that comes to mind is man who owes me $300. Shoot, I just lost the name.
How are you supposed to get it back to him?
The days go by. David Byrne. Yes, man who owes me $300. David Byrne.
Right.
Even he, I think, would look a little bit like a dweeb on a Segway.
I think to Chad, I think Kiryu Kazuma would look like a dweeb on a Segway.
He would, yes.
I think it's basically impossible not to look like a dweeb on a Segway.
Yeah.
Now I want
can't
to
think of one person that would look. You know what would be cool is if you're wearing like a long fancy dress. Then you would like with the billowy dress in the Segway. Like that's pretty sweet.
Well, those were those cosplays going around during the second Dune movie when people were like riding on hoverboards with worm costumes behind them when they float.
That's pretty sick. The handles inherently make it dweebier, though.
Yes, yeah, I think that's the big problem.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't make them with the handles as much anymore.
I keep picturing John Cena on a Segway.
And
that's pretty good.
I don't
it's
understand
really
how you
funny.
He would definitely lean into the dweeb.
It's like,
Little helmet on.
and he's all buff and square. Can't go that fast because of wind resistance.